Hey guys, and welcome. So good to see you today, and I really do appreciate you taking a few minutes to spend some time together, all of us here, for our daily encouragement. As you turn in your Bibles to Joshua chapter 1 and verse 9, give you a little bit of background here. God is leading his people. Moses has passed, and the leadership is falling to Joshua. And God here in this first chapter of Joshua has encouraged Joshua by telling him that he would always be with him, as he was with Moses. He would never leave him, never forsake him. But he's telling him also to tell him, he's also telling him to follow the book of instruction. Follow what he knows. He says, don't turn to the right or to the left. And sometime or another, when you have a few moments, go back and read these first 9 verses again of Joshua chapter 1, because it's great instruction for us as well. But today we're looking at verse 9, and it says this: Haven't I commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. You know, I am sure that you're like me. There have been times in your life when things you've done have not turned out the best. You failed. It's a part of life, part of living. Reggie Jackson was one of the greatest baseball players in history of the sport. He was known as Mr. October by many because he was constantly leading his team to the playoffs. He was named to 14 All-Star teams and hit 563 career home runs. But there's another statistic about Jackson that a lot of people have never heard. Reggie Jackson struck out at the plate more times than any other person in the history of the sport at that time. In fact, he finished his career with 14 more strikeouts than hits. But see, no one focuses on his failures, only that he was an incredible baseball player. And he was. Failure happens to the best of us. There's always going to be times when things don't go our way. And this is especially true the more we try to do things that matter. Sticking your neck out and taking risks is the only way to really make a difference in the world. Following God's will, of course. Not my will, not your will, but God's will, and giving things a try. That's the only way we can really make a difference in the world. And it doesn't always pay off with success. The life God calls you to lead sometimes will lead you to failure. But for the Christian, failure is never final. Use your failures as opportunities to prepare yourself for future success and a deeper trust in God. God bless you today. Remember, he loves you, and so do I.